morning. So today's workout, we're gonna focus on toning and calorie burning. Okay, so this workout is broken down into 3 separate circuits. The first circuit is 3 exercises. We're gonna focus on the lower body. Second circuit is for the upper body, also 3 exercises. And then we're gonna do a circuit of 3 exercises also as a cardio finisher. All right, so we're using a familiar protocol. If you do a lot of my workouts, we're doing 30-15. So that means we're working for 30 seconds, resting for 15 seconds, okay, for each of the exercises. After we go through all 3 exercises of a circuit, we'll rest for 1 minute and we'll repeat it 3 times, all right? If it doesn't make sense now, it's gonna make sense as we move through the workout. So what I'm gonna do, what I usually do is demo all the exercises, and then from there, we're gonna get right into a warm-up and then our workout, all right? So let's start off with the lower body circuit. So we're gonna start off with 30 seconds of front squats. All right, so for the front squats, what I'm gonna do is use a heavier weight. Okay, so I recommend for lower body, use whatever heaviest weight that you've got, and I'm only gonna use 1 dumbbell. Okay, so you're gonna need at least 8 pair of dumbbells. What I did was I had 1 heavy dumbbell, a 45 pounder, and 2 lighter ones, 2 20 pounders. Now you don't have to have that many dumbbells. You can, if you only have a pair of 10s or 15s, that's fine. Okay, so just get whatever the heaviest weight you've got. All right, so let me demo what we're gonna be doing. So I do have my timer there, and as soon as we get started, I'll go ahead and start that timer, and I've got it right there in the front so that it's easier for you to look at. All right, so for the first exercise that we're gonna do is a front squat. So I'm gonna grab my weight, hold it right here in the rack position, and I'm doing a front squat. For the front squat, you really wanna push your hips back and down. Sit into your squat, and then use your glutes to bring your body up. Okay, so I'll show you a different angle. Notice I'm pushing my hips back, I'm squeezing my glutes, and that's what causes me to stand back up. So that'll be the first exercise. I'm gonna do that for 30 seconds. After I rest for 15, I'm going right into a forward lunge. Now for the forward lunge, I got my 2 dumbbells. I'm gonna step forward into my lunge, then back. Push off that front leg, okay? Now one thing I do want you to pay attention to is that front leg. Notice my knee position, okay, so I'm not moving it. I'm gonna set these weights down for a second. Making sure my knee stays, or at least my lower leg here stays as perpendicular to the floor as possible. What I don't wanna do is really push that knee forward like this, where the knee goes in front of the toe. I wanna avoid that to really keep that pressure off the knee, okay? So I'll go ahead and demonstrate a few of those reps. Notice my knee position. Try not to push it over the toes, all right? And then the last exercise I'm gonna do is a sumo deadlift. For the sumo, what makes a sumo is that wide stance, okay? And it's a Romanian deadlift. So I'm gonna bend my knees just slightly, really push my hips back, and then reverse the motion, okay? So knees are bent slightly, I'm pushing my hips back, keeping that weight between my legs, then I come back up. So that is the first circuit. Second circuit, we're gonna do a push-up into a renegade row, so I'm gonna need a pair of dumbbells for that. I'll show you a couple ways to do it. I'll show you an advanced version, and then I'll show you the less advanced version. Okay. All right, I'll start off with a push-up into a renegade row. Now, if for some reason you can't stay on your toes like that, you can go down on your knees. Make sure you keep your knees about shoulder width. I'm gonna come down. I really want you to come back on your toes when you do that renegade row, okay? Go back down on your knees, back on your toes. That's the first exercise. Next exercise, we're gonna do alternating hammer curls. For the hammer curls, I want you to keep your palms facing each other. Notice my palm is facing inward towards me the whole time. All right, the third exercise of this circuit, this upper body circuit, we're really gonna focus on those triceps. So what I want you to do is bring your elbows up. Upper body's at about 45, and we're doing alternating kickbacks. I'll show you a different angle. All right, one more. That is the third exercise. And we're gonna finish with a cardio finisher at the very end to really ramp up that calorie burning. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a forward hop or forward jump into a shuffle. Okay, so I want you to push my hips back, arms are back. I'm gonna hop forward, shuffle back. Okay, I'll show you a different angle. Shuffle back to my starting position. Okay, keep my body weight or my body low. I jump forward, shuffle back. Now, if for some reason you can't jump forward, then just take a hop forward, shuffle back, switch legs. Okay. That's for those of you that cannot do that jump forward, all right? That's gonna be the first exercise. Next up, we're gonna grab the weights. We're doing high knees while I'm holding the weights. Adds an extra level of difficulty. All right, well, so while I hold the weights, I'm doing my high knees. Then the last exercise, we're gonna do a squat clean into a push press. So I'm going down. Notice the weights are angled a little bit. I'm gonna clean into a squat, and then a push press. Okay, I'll show you a different angle. Notice the weight is angled, or the dumbbell's angled just slightly. Keeping it close to the body. That's it, right there. And do that for 30 seconds. All right, I'm gonna start my timer, and we started with our warm-up. Here we go. Start off with upper body. What I want you to do is push your hips back so that everybody's at about a 45-degree angle. I want you to put your arms right here on your thigh. You're gonna bring them up into an I, then a Y, and then a T. Okay, so it's a I-Y-T. Here we go. Ready? Begin. Good. Squeeze the shoulder blades right there. I, Y, T. Keep going. Good. So 3 more of these. All right, here we go. This is 1. 2 more. Ready? 2. 1 more. 3. All right, good. Next up, knee hug. So I want you to grab your knee, bring it in, hug it as close to your body as possible, and then switch sides. All right, so warm up, super important. Before you start any high intensity activity, you always want to make sure you're properly warm up. It's going to make sure that your muscles, joints, ligaments are ready for all that high intensity movement, prevent injury, and really get you ready to move fast. So super important that you warm up. Somewhere between 3 to 6 minutes is good. So 2 more per side. Ready? 1 and 1. 1 more. 2 and 2. All right. Next up, we're doing a standing glute and hamstring or stretch. So what I want you to do, bring your left leg out just like this. My toes are pointed up. I'm using my right hand to tap my toes. Then I'm going to switch. It's going to alternate sides. Stretch out that hamstring. Stretch out that glute. That's it. Keep moving. Yeah. So 3 more. That's 1, 2, 1 more, and 3. Excellent. All right. Now we're gonna walk it out. Once you bring your right leg up in line with your hands. So my right leg's in front. I'm gonna take that right hand, I'm gonna weave it through, thread it through. I'm gonna reach up. So thread and reach. Keep going. So 3 more. Ready? 1, 2, 1 more, and 3. All right, now I'm going to switch. Now my left leg's in front, in line with my hands. I'm going to take my left hand, I'm going to thread it through, and reach up. Keep going. Yep, that's it. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 1 more. 3. Good. Nice stretch right there. Walk it back in. All right, next up, prisoner squat. So hands behind your head, just like this. Really push the hips back and down into your squat. Keep going. Let's do 5 more. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. 1. Excellent. We're going to walk it back out. From here, we're going to do shoulder taps. Just tap the shoulder. Good. Let's do 5 more per side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. 5. Excellent. Walk it back. All right, next up, deadlifts without a weight. Just really push the hips back. Keep the palms close to your legs. Good. So 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. All right. So in about 30 seconds, we're gonna get started with the first circuit. Remember, 3 exercises, starting with a front squat, forward lunge, sumo deadlift. Make sure you got your heavy weight ready to go. Remember, once we start, you're gonna clean that weight up. You're gonna hold it right here. This is called the rack position. Right, so we got about 5 seconds to go. Grab your weight, clean it up. Here we go. Remember, we're going for 30 seconds. So really push yourself here. We're gonna do 3 rounds of this circuit. Come on, keep going. Got about 10 seconds to go. All right. Set that weight down. Grab my 2 dumbbells, get ready for the forward lunges. Forward lunge. Here we go. Going. Stay with me, 10 more seconds. Last exercise, sumo Romanian deadlift. So you only need 1 dumbbell for this one. Right legs are wide. Really push the hips back. Stay with me. Good form the whole time. You don't have to go super fast. Maintain good form, consistent speed. All right, we rest 1 minute. We're gonna repeat that circuit 2 more times before we go to the next circuit. In between, you wanna make sure you keep moving around. You don't wanna sit down. You definitely don't wanna lie down. keep moving your body. 30 seconds to go. All right, we got 15 seconds. We'll walk over to my position, right in front of my weight. All right, here we go. Pick up that weight. Begin. Come on, keep moving. Keep pushing yourself. That's it. Stay with me. 10 more seconds. Go and grab your pair of dumbbells. You need 2 dumbbells. We're doing forward lunges. Here we go. Begin. Keep that knee from going forward of your toes. Keep going. Stay with me. 10 more seconds. All right, here we go. Sumo deadlifts. Feet are wide. Begin. Stay with me. 10 more seconds. Come on. Rest for 1 minute. We got one more round. I know those 1 minute rounds, they start to feel like they're not 1 minute. As we get more advanced into this workout, that 1 minute is gonna feel like 30 seconds. But trust me, it is 1 minute. You can see the timer right there. Whew. Speaking of, got about 15 seconds to go. Get in my position. Dumbbells right in front of me. I'm ready. In 5 seconds. Go and clean the weight up. Here we go, last round. Make it the best round. Come on, stay with me. Just got 10 more seconds to go. All right. Grab your 2 dumbbells. Here we go. Forward lunges. Go. Come on, stay with me. Almost there. Last exercise, sumo Romanian deadlifts. Come on. 10 more seconds. Alright, this next circuit, we're doing upper body, where we're doing 3 different exercises. First one is a push-up with renegade row. Second exercise will be alternating hammer curls. And the third exercise will be focusing on those triceps, doing alternating tricep kickbacks. So in 30 seconds, you're gonna grab your pair of dumbbells. We're doing that push-up plus renegade row. So I'm gonna get my dumbbells into position, right about here. Ready to go. About 10 seconds. All right, push up, renegade row. Here we go. Alright, next up, alternating hammer curls. Here we go. Keep going. Work those biceps, 10 more seconds. All right, next up, tricep kickbacks. Remember, your body is at about a 45, elbows are up, you're alternating sides. Here we go. Elbows are up, alternating sides. Different angle here, so you can see it. Come on, stay with me. We're almost there. All right, rest for 1 minute. We're repeating that circuit 2 more times. Really focusing on all the major muscle groups of the upper body. That's your chest, your shoulders, and your arms. Remember, after we finish this circuit, we're gonna get right into our high intensity finisher. 3 exercises. It's gonna be that forward jump and shuffle, followed by weighted high knees, where you hold the dumbbells on each hand and you do the high knees. And then we finish with that squat clean into a dumbbell shoulder thruster. All right, we got about 10, 12 seconds to go. We get started with push up into a renegade row. Get down here into my position. Dumbbells are about shoulder width apart. Next up, alternating hammer curls. Here we go. Come on, stay with me. Toning and shaping those biceps right now. We're almost there. Keep pushing it. All right. Last exercise, focusing on those triceps, alternating kickbacks. Here we go. Show a different angle this time. Here we go. Well, we got about 10 more seconds to go. One more round. This is the last round for upper body before we move on to our high intensity finisher. Once again, remember, in between rounds, don't sit down. It's not time to sit down just yet. So just keep moving around. If you don't have a lot of space, if you're working out at home in your living room, you don't have a lot of space, notice you don't have to walk up and down. Just walk in a little circle, that's fine. See, I don't have a lot of space here in my outdoor gym, so I'm just walking around back and forth, side to side. Most important thing though, keep that body moving. All right, let's get down into our position. Here we go. Next up, alternating hammer curls. Here we go. Come on, stay with me. Got about 10 seconds to go. One more exercise, alternating tricep kickbacks. Here we go. Well, we're almost there. Got about 10 seconds to go. All right. Whew. All right, next up. Moving on to our high intensity finisher. Remember, we're starting with that forward jump. You're gonna shuffle back to your starting position. If for some reason you can't do a jump, then you're gonna do a hop. Go back, then I'll switch legs. All right, that's if you can't do a jump, you do that hop. for some reason, maybe your knees or your hips, you can't do that hop, and just take a big step, shuffle back, big step, okay? So I'll give you 3 options right there, depending on your abilities, what your knees and joints allow you to do, all right? After that, we're doing that weighted high knees where you hold the dumbbells, and you do the high knees while holding onto the dumbbells, and finish with that clean and press. All right, here we go, ready? Hop, shuffle back. We're gonna move quickly here. Remember, it's a high intensity finisher, so it's meant to be done fast. Let's use those arms to propel you forward. All right, 15 seconds to rest. Next up, the weighted high knees. So grab those dumbbells. Let's get ready to go. Here we go. Last exercise, we're gonna clean the weight, and then we'll do a squatting push press. Clean the weight, squatting push press, also known as the thruster. Here we go. Clean, thruster. Rest for 1 minute. 2 more of those rounds. Remember, this last round is supposed to be challenging. That's why it's a high intensity finisher. This is around the time where the 1 minute rest seems like a lot shorter. But as you can see from my timer right there, it's 1 minute. Keep shaking it. Shake that upper body, move it. I keep saying, don't sit down, don't lie down. Not time yet. Here we go. We're doing a forward jump into a shuffle back. Stay with me, we're almost there. Whew. Next up, dumbbell high knees. Here we go. Woo. Clean into a thruster. Clean squat, push press. Here we go. Clean squat, push press.
All right, one more round to go. All right, so just so you know, yes, these workouts are the real deal. I've been working out consistently for about 15 years now. Been a trainer, first in the Navy for about 5 years. Been here in our local area for about 3. So I work out pretty consistently, and I still get winded from these workouts. Here we go. Really push yourself. Remember, it's the last round. Like I always say, last round, best round. Keep pushing yourself, come on. All right, next up, dumbbell high knees. Here we go. Last exercise, clean squat thruster. Here we go. Woo! Workout complete. Let's get into our cool down. March it out. Make sure you're moving your knees, moving your arms. Trying to get our heart rate under control, our breathing under control. All right, we're gonna march in a little square. Forward, a few steps, right, a few steps back. And then left, back to our starting position. Again, forward, just a few steps. Just a little square, back to starting position. We're gonna do that 3 more times. Ready? Go. That's 1, 2 more times. All right. Last one, here we go. Back to our starting position. Slow it down a little bit. We take a deep breath as we bring our arms up. Ready? Exhale. Again. Up. Ready? Up. 3 more times. Ready? Up. 2 more. up. One more, up. Excellent. All right, hands are in front just like this. We're gonna do an archer stretch. So what I want you to do, reach back as far as you can. Bring your arm back up and then switch, reach, and then back. Here we go. Starting on your right side. Ready, begin. Reach. Other side, ready? Reach. Again. Reach. Good. Again. 2 more per side. That's 1. And 1. 1 more per side. 2. And 2. Good. Big step forward with your right leg. I want you to push your hips down, forward slightly. This is my left arm. I'm going to reach it up. Begin. Five more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Notice I put my knee down. All right, hands down. Notice my leg is right across, right here, right in front. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my body down to really stretch out that hip and piriformis. So here I am. My weight's right above my leg. I'm going to push down. Just let my body weight just come down and stretch. Do 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Putting my hands down just like this. I'm going to come up, release. All right, so I want that right leg still in front. I'm going to reach forward. Five more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center. I'm going to do a squat. At the same time, I want you to pry your knees apart with your elbows. Okay, so I'm squatting and prying. Five more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Come up. All right, now my left leg in front. Okay, I'm going to come down, push my hips down and forward. Right hand is coming up. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Put my hands down once again. Put my leg right across right here. Knees are bent. I'm gonna put my body right down on that knee. Okay. Down. So let my body just come down. Just stretch out that hip. Stretch out that piriformis. So I'm letting gravity do all the work for me right now. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Putting my hands down. Really push off. Walk it back. Put that left leg in front. I'm going to reach forward. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Back into my prying squat. Using my elbows to really pry the knees apart. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, release. So come down on your knees just like this, okay? All right, I'm gonna walk out my arms. All right, what I wanna do is put my right hand over my left, okay? Then I want my chest to come down, okay? Once again, I'm gonna let gravity bring my chest down as low as it'll go. Here we go. So right over left, chest is down. That nice stretch of the upper back, shoulders. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring my right hand back out, and I'm using my left hand over right. And then once again, bring the chest down. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now both hands out. Get your chest down, hips down as low as they'll go. Once again, letting gravity do all the work for you. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up. All right. I hope you had as much of a great and fun time as I did doing this workout. I know it was challenging for a reason. So we got the tone, upper body, tone, lower body. Finished with the high intensity cardio moves. Burned a lot of calories while toning those muscles, okay? So have a good day. That's it for this workout. Do some virtual high fives.